Hello again everyone, and thank you for helping me create this instructional video on EL and GT programs. I'm going to start this off by stating that my goal position is to be an elementary principal or assistant principal. So let's get started. First, we'll cover English learners or ELs. These are students whose first language is not English and they are trying to learn English in school. ELs still deserve free and appropriate education and are assisted by Language Proficiency Assessment Committees, or LPACs. These consist of the grade level teacher, in our case, campus administrator like myself, a parent or guardian, and the transitional language educator or language specialist for our district. This team will annually review the student's needs and services, and something to know here is that a student can have both an ARD and an LPAC if needed. There are two main programs used in our district. The Dual Language Education Program is based on a specific campus and provides student courses in both their native language and English. These students will have classroom supports, and it is required that we have this program if we have 20% or more students that speak the same non-English native language. In Texas's case, it's most likely going to be Spanish. The English as a Second Language Program, or ESL, promotes a transition to the regular classroom and provides the student with classroom supports, interventions, and pull-out time with an ESL specialist. Some things to remember about English learners. English is not a superior language, just the language that the majority of Americans speak, which leads me to the fact that being unable to speak English is not the equivalent to being unintelligent. You need to treat your EL students equally as intelligent as you would any other student. And this is important to remember. Finally, not all English learners are Spanish speaking. On to gifted and talented, or GT. GT means a child or youth who performs at or shows the potential of performing at a remarkably high level of accomplishment when compared to others of the same age, experience, or environment, and who exhibits high performance capability in an intellectual, creative, or artistic area, possesses an unusual capacity for leadership, or excels in a specific academic field. We mainly use the Texas Performance Standards Project, the TPSP, and STAR test results, among other things, to place these students. We have a GT specialist, and teachers with GT students will take a special training course. GT provides enrichment and coursework through curriculum modifications, accelerated coursework, and supplemental services. Please be careful to document these students carefully, as we rely heavily on this documentation. Our GT specialist will be pulling out students for specific GT activities, as well as helping teachers group GT students appropriately. Some important things to remember about GT students are GT students still need assistance in order to have a successful experience in school. Students can still be GT even if they have poor grades. GT students sometimes have extra social emotional learning needs, especially those working with older students or are in accelerated classes. And a student's disability does not disqualify them from being in the GT program. Finally, you can find all of this information from Pankaki at ALIA and the National Association for Gifted Children at www.nagc.org. Creating Schools That Support Success for English Language Learners, that's an article by Stepanek and Raphael, and TEA.gov. Thank you so much for all of your time.